Seasons are one of the best characteristics our planet Earth has to offer. You know, right behind being able to breathe. It brings variety to the environment that we live in. Like, can you imagine a world where the weather was so similar year round? That would get boring. But as much as I like the variety, instead of 4 seasons, I wish it could have just been 3. Because winter can go kick rocks. Like, I would not miss winter one bit if it was gone. I don't give a shit about Santa's fat ass. So in this video, I'm just going to be going over why I hate winter, and then after, give the only correct ranking of the other 3 seasons. Starting with the weather. It's just too damn cold. And that's coming from someone who doesn't even have it the worst. I mean, at least I don't live in Michigan, but I'd say where I live still has some pretty cold winter weather. The cold makes it so you literally can't do anything outside, besides like skiing. And I don't ski. I remember the one time I did ski. When I started off, I really thought I was the shit, skiing down the little bunny slope hills thinking I was a pro. Then I decided to move on to a harder hill, saw the drop, and never ski down a hill again. So looking past skiing, the cold just makes everything else you gotta do in daily life miserable. My lips are chapped, driving is terrible, even cooking is harder because my goddamn gas stove takes so long to actually light up. And the cold itself would already be bad enough, but winter weather for some reason also seems to bring lots of wind. And when you combine the wind with the cold, it makes the weather 10 times worse. Also, just on a convenience level, being able to put on a t-shirt and shorts compared to having to put on 2 pairs of pants, a shirt, sweater, and coat, I don't want to have to do all that. The only good thing the cold brings is snow. As a kid, I loved snow. I would be out there sledding, having snowball fights, making snowmen, and all that. Unfortunately, nowadays, I don't be enjoying it like I used to. Like, the most I'll do with snow now is look at the aesthetic or shovel it off my driveway and car. We don't even get real snow days anymore. We get e-learning days. It's some bullshit. Now, the other part of winter weather that I hate is the short daytimes. You wake up in the morning just to be met with darkness. And then you get back from school or work or whatever, and it's damn near dark in an hour. Also, the short days just make everything feel gloomy and lifeless. The more I talk about typical winter weather, the more I realize how smart those birds are for migrating south when it's winter. We low-key gotta get on that method. The other standout characteristic I can think of that winter has is the holidays. Something that winter has a reputation for being the best at. But realistically, the only one I really mess with is Christmas. Christmas is great. I mean, I feel it's another something that I liked a lot more when I was a younger kid. But you know, I like the lights, the festivity, the food, so it's cool. That's about it though. New Year's, I mean, it's the same thing every year. Let's be real. You watch a ball getting dropped in New York, you say New Year, New Me, just to give up on your goals 1 month in. It's only February, and I know a lot of y'all have already given up on your New Year's resolutions. Don't try to hide now. For real though, if that describes you, take this video as a sign to get back to those goals. You know, don't give up on them. You know what I mean? Valentine's Day? Why'd you remind me of that, bruh? Anyways, I think I've said enough. Winter's ass. And while I'm talking about seasons, I also figured I'd give my ranking on the other 3 seasons, from the second worst to the best. For the second worst season, I got spring. Now, this may be a bit controversial, but I don't care. I'm not too fond of spring. The weather temperature-wise is fine. The issue is that it rains too much. Also, I just have spring allergies. Next up, I got summer. The only reason summer is second is because of summer break. I'm sure though, as soon as I take my 6 gap years, go to road running university, and finally get a job, this season will for sure be at 3. Because as much as I've shitted on the cold, that does not mean I like the heat. And mosquitoes too. All my homies hate mosquitoes. But it's still better than the cold because at least you can still go outside and just have more options and stuff to do. Fall is the best season. Fall has the best weather, and the holidays are by far the best. We got Thanksgiving, Halloween, I don't do the scary stuff, but I like everything else about it. Black Friday, fall is the undisputed best season, no question. So yeah, that's the video on why winter's the worst. That groundhog that predicted 6 more weeks of this shit. Count your days.